This is the Jay Pitts Show.
Welcome back to the Jay Pitts Show. This is your co-host, Ryan Harris, but I will be your host today. Jay's going to be out for a few weeks, so we're going to have some different people from the brokerage on, and I thought nobody better than Zack Pitts for the first episode. Jay's brother, father, husband, team leader, owner of the brokerage, runs Premier Property Management, Louisville baseball alum, and like I said already, Jay's brother.
Thanks for having me on.
I got to ask this as a property manager. Everybody loves property management stories. So do you have like one or two that stick out in your mind? The worst stories, worst house, or smell, or something just disgusting?
I've seen some pictures that, that and like flipping, like we had some dogs left in some bedrooms, which is awful. That was stinky, smelly. And then I remember getting a picture one time in like,
who cleans that out for you?
The side of who cleans that? Yeah. I have folks that'll go in and take care of that for us. But looking at the side panel, like beside a fridge, like we moved a fridge and there was a side panel of the cabinet and there were probably 400 roaches on that. And that was awful. And you're like, how does that even happen?
Yeah.
But it was a tenant we had inherited and hadn't moved him in, hadn't gone through the process. And it was bad.
So the worst story I have, down in E-Town, our family, I guess with storage units, apartments, single family homes that we rent, and RV park now, it's about 1,000 different units manage it all in house. And there was a house we're going to sell. They were getting it appraised, and the appraiser called and said, "I'm not going in this house." I'd go over there and look. There were like 30 cats or something, dead cats inside the walls.
Wow.
Cat feces like a foot high in some of the rooms, and had to catch all the cats one by one. Luckily, I didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
And the pounder's like, we're only gonna come get them if they're in cages. So I had to catch the cats one by one, and ended up taking it was a single family home down to the frame, all drywall out, roof off. And then the foundation had to cover it in different stuff to keep the smell in the foundation. And there was still, after rebuilding basically the whole house, you could still smell cats a little bit.
That's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful. I haven't had it that bad. But whew.
Took the whole
I remember
house
cleaning
down,
out
basically.
some houses in college. The dad made me clean out.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
All right. So Jay always talks about sayings your dad has, and you were kind of talking about it earlier. Like, you've already heard all this. I want to know, like, which ones you remember and if they're different than the ones he talks about. So, like, if you think of your dad and something he would always say.
I had a one recently that someone sent me something through social media, and Dad always said, "Work like a hunter, think like a farmer." And
I haven't heard that one.
So he would say, "Work like a hunter." So you're working to put food on the table today, but you're always thinking about farming for business tomorrow.
That's a good one. Yeah. Out of all the ones Jay said, I haven't heard that one. The most consistent one he talks about is like, and I don't know exactly what it is, but take care of the people and money will follow.
Yeah. Oh, he always said that.
Yeah.
And then he would always say, "I'm doing great and getting better every day." I think that's on the wall out there. So I have come to find out that Dad wasn't a very positive person. He was very negative, and he wasn't doing great, and he wasn't getting better every day. But by saying it and exuding it, it helped him be in a more positive attitude.
Yeah.
And be positive when he probably was thinking about some really negative stuff.
Yeah.
So another one, he loved Think and Grow Rich. He beat Think and Grow Rich into my head. He would say, "Okay, there's 4 things you need to do anything in this world. You need a positive attitude, a mind closed to all negatives, a plan, and a mastermind." And so that was, he just hammered those things into my head.
Were those, I guess he got those from the book.
Yeah.
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 So
Those
he
are
made
those
you
are
all
those are
read
steps in Think and Grow Rich. And it's funny, last week I downloaded on Audible Think and Grow Rich so I could listen to it as I grow around or walk around. I actually had, if you would have told me, I got a journal in my, it's actually Dad's like little folio he kept. And I have his, like, when I think of something that he used to say, I write it down.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
and it's in his little pocket notebook.
Do you carry it around with
I
you
do.
pretty
It's
much
in my
everywhere?
bag every day, and I haven't pulled it out enough, but I ought to. I love it.